Welcome back, folks, to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, the complete edition Nintendo Switch. When we last left off, we ended up finding the person that we needed to assassinate, and we came here and we got the blessing from the God of Death. Now we need to level up, and we do that with this. So let's hop to it, shall we? Look at lore, mechanics. Okay. Light resistance. Grants Raymond Summon. We'll get that. Alright. Let's level him up. Minor Arcane Reflection. Dimensional Shift. What does this do? Yes, we'll get that. Utility. Bonus 3rd level spell. We want more spells. Okay, let's get you up. Now, just a disclaimer to people, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to leveling these people up. I'm just getting things that sound cool. So I could be getting stuff that are completely horrible for the class. Nature. We'll take that. I think one more person needs to level up. Yep, it's Kana. I have no clue what any of this stuff does, so we'll just grab one at random. Okay. Now, we need to do Council Stars. Now that I have the Divine Favor, I can travel to the burial site and pursue Thaos. It seems, however, the gods are willing to offer great power in exchange for promise to deal with stolen souls in the manner of their choosing. There would, however, be a price for betrayal. I promise to return the souls to the cycle in exchange for Breath's power. Okay, we need to keep that in mind. Now, normally I will cut the loading, but a few of you asked how long the loading is, so this loading I'm going to show you. Now, it happens to crash sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't do that this time, but we shall see. Now, it usually takes a while, so you'll see. Unless it crashes. Hopefully it doesn't. Knock on wood. See how it freezes up? It does that for a little bit, and then usually it picks back up. This game has long loading times. About a minute or two. So I hope you all have been doing good. I hope you've been safe. The world's been a little bit crazy lately. There. See you about a minute.
I often dreamed of visiting the republics. There, at least, the people value
Stop
trade.
right there!
Trade of all things, it's true.
And competition between the republics keeps us strong.
Rauatai is a unified nation with fleeter ships.
You
Someday
guys
it
decide
may
to
prove a
talk
worthy
now
competitor.
while there's a
There's
spirits
more
here?
to dominating trade than fast ships. Maybe you could write a poem to help your countrymen figure it out.
Ooh, they don't like each other.
You're in the wrong city, Inquisitor.
The Phantom Soldier raises his sword to your chest.
Did you think you wouldn't be recognized here in your old home? I've seen your trials with my own eyes.
I have seen you light pyres with good people tied to them, people I'd known for many years. He seizes you by the throat, and your airways tightens. Whether real or imagined, you cannot tell. They deserve your confession. He raises the point of his sword, holding it a hair's breadth from your eye.
Thaos, what are you doing?
Startled, the soldier releases you immediately and turns and faces the speaker, a woman in plain wool tunic. Fully a head shorter than he, but somehow seems to tower over him. You have seen this woman's face before, but from afar, bloodied and burned as she laid stretched across an iron wheel at the moment. It is marked with only concerned.
An assassin sent by the Inquisition, my lady, daring to approach our camp.
If she is so poor an assassin as to approach an armed guard in daylight, I should have little to fear. I would hear what this woman has to say. She stares him down until he can no longer face her. He turns away sour-faced and pretends to be suddenly distracted by something far off.
Surely this is some trick of my mind. I did not expect to see you again.
Avora's eyes widen as she sees your face for the first time. I could lie, but I'm not going to. Grand Inquisitor Tassos Ix Akamon dispatched me here to spy on you. Avora doesn't blink. Are these as desperate as that over there? I'd never have known. I hope your next assignment is more stimulating. Listen to my lecture is dull for work for a spy. I hope there might be another reason, but you are here and that is good enough on its own. Whatever your reasons, I missed you all those years. Having you here now, at this time when I'm surrounded by strangers, is a wonderful gift. I would like
for you to stay here in our camp as my guest.
My lady Ivara, I beg of you. This is an Inquisitor. This is a desperate attempt on your life. The only way it can succeed is if you allow it to.
No longer able to remain quiet, the soldier approaches Avora and puts his hand on her shoulders. Turning her aside, his voice is hushed by no means private.
This is a missionary, same as I was, taught the wrong things as I was. If I can't have faith in one woman's ability to reason once she knows the truth, what hope do we have?
She brushes his hand away with the calm grace of rectitude.
My lady, she admits being a spy.
That should make her less of a threat, wouldn't you agree? I have nothing to hide. All I see here is an opportunity to persuade someone who could help us. We have many former missionaries here. They are our most loyal, our most helpful. Many have died for us. These are not people we should be turning away. And if the Inquisition wants my life, they can have it. But they know as well as I do that my cause will not die with me. Come. We have much to talk about.
Avora beckons you somewhere behind her. That was interesting. Before we go on, let's look around. I don't see anywhere else. We're definitely not entering the Bloodstand since we murdered everyone there. Alright, I think it's time for us to go find Thaos. Alright. So, I'm not sure how far we are towards the end of the game. We might still be a long ways off. Oops. But I do know we're getting closer to the end game. Perhaps. Okay. We want to go to the burial site, but we have to go to Headstrong first, right? Yes. Or Hearthstrong. As always, I'll pause the loading. Okay. Trying to remember how I think we gotta go up here, right? Old Song District. I don't remember how we get to the burial site. I think we go up here to Old Song District. I could be wrong. Or you know what? It might be an Old Song actually. Yeah, I think so. It wasn't in Elm Street. Alright, let's go to Old Song real quick and see if that's where we gotta go. Okay, we are back. Yeah, we have to go through the burial site through here. Okay. So I was mistaken a little bit. Is he selling anything?
Many blessings, traveler.
An Orlan woman stares at the sky with an air of deep contemplation. She occasionally puffs from a wooden pipe, blowing smoke into perfect rings. What stands before me? She wipes her lips with the back of her hand, her teeth uneven and pointy and stained red. I do not see Headstrong often. She picks the remains of an orchard's root stuck in her gums. And believe me, I've seen many things. Perhaps you want to see them too, yes? She gestures behind her to assortment of plants, roots, and fells laying on the rug. Let me see what you have for trade. I present these happily. Okay, now I can sell, which is what I wanted to do. Don't need you. Don't need you. Get rid of this. We'll keep the ring. Get rid of this. Okay, let's equip someone with the ring. Oops. Alright, there we go. Who needs rings? You do. They all do. We'll give you the ring, however. Darn it. There we go. Let's put the weapon set to 1. And I believe you can use a shield. I don't think that's a two-handed sword, is it? Yeah, it is. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Now we gotta head to the... Where are we? We're over here. Okay. So we gotta go this way. And then we shall head to the burial site and jump down and not die this time. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but we went there ahead of time, decided to jump in, and we ended up hitting spikes in the bottom and died. Which is not a good thing. Yes. Okay. Now we gotta travel to where we gotta go. Oh, we got 2 people that need to level up now. we'll do that now. Put you in athletics, mechanics, merciless companion. You got a lot in athletics, so put it in athletics and put it in stealth and mechanics. Greater lay on hands, yes. Yes, all that. That will come in handy when we... Uh-oh.
I remember when I was a girl, and the missionaries came and told us about the gods. They said we could see them in the stars.
Avora looks off in the distance at something only she can see.
I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort.
They'll do a lot worse if they return. Those missionaries are all inquisitors now. Strange to think that the same people underneath, but I suppose you would know. She looks at you. You called this place home once. Do you worry about it? I worry about you. You should be more worried about yourself. Half the guards still plot your death at night. I
miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you. I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf.
She looks off again.
I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Thaos is doing. I will need allies. Allies in a stronghold that can resist an invading army.
You can feel words formed long ago rising in your throat like a toxic black bile. Have you thought about Orarsis?
Osionis.
Osionis,
They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
Interesting. Okay, so as you can see, we've been here already, and we killed quite a few things here. What was it? The burial ground that we gotta go to? It's one of the burial grounds we gotta go to. I don't remember where exactly it was. We'll just have to look until we find it. You venture through a doorway to an underground tunnel. A staircase coils upward, leading to a dim passage. On the upper level, a light filters through the collapsed tunnel. A wall of piled stones and rubble blocked away. Pull the rubber loose. Pull it yourself. Let's see. None of us can pull it loose. Okay, so this isn't it. But we will stop here for now, folks. If you're new to the channel and got to the end, thank you. I appreciate it. If you like Let's Play videos, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like, a thumbs down if you didn't. Hit the bell thing so it rings. And I will see you all next time. Hop you later.